what it look like. I'm live, goddammit. Got something I want to talk about. Some new wrinkles in the Cat Williams saga. Yeah. Get on in here. Get on in here. I'm gonna give y'all some time. Hold on a second. Yo, I can't turn my shit sideways. I be wanting to turn the shit sideways, God. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. Pause my little finger action. Pause. That's my finger getting in the way. Let me see. How about this? All right. Champ is here. Hold on. Let me see. Snazz myself up just a little bit. So what up, y'all? I think Dave Chappelle is right. Am I starting too fast? I'm starting too fast. My bad. Salute to Pretty Ugly. Salute to Sebastian. Yo, thank you for all tuning in. I mean, thank all of you for tuning in. Don't be ashamed to, you know, to ask a question, leave a comment, leave a donation or something, whatever. Hold on a second. Is that light back there bothersome? Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, one more second. Yeah. So yeah. I think y'all what's the word? Terrible. That's a cool play on words. Still night, widescreen fam. I don't know what that means. But anyway, what do y'all think? How do y'all feel about all of this? You know, what I said about what I said. I ain't gonna get up and walk around all day. That's not what I'm gonna do. I just came over here to get a lighter. I just came to get a lighter. My bad. So yeah. Firebird Phoenix. I like that name. I love a good screen name. A good, just a good, dope name. A dope moniker always. Now I'm always able to appreciate things like that. So y'all see the title. I think Dave Chappelle is right. But I also think Cat Williams is right. And no, I'm not on no scaling. What do you call it? Straddling the fence shit. I just really sincerely believe that two things can be correct at the same time. Like, like what Dave Chappelle is saying is, I believe it is right and exact. Like we stay tearing each other down in the public eye. That's what we be doing as black people, and that can be problematic. That is problematic. You know what I mean? Like every time, every time one of us or some of us is doing something positive, doing something dope, they send another one of us or another bunch of us to take us down, and that's whack. That's that. It's not the vibe. That ain't it. You know what I mean? And for that, I could say, like, I seen the comedian Tony Baker speaking about, speaking to this point. As soon as all of the Cat Williams, as soon as Cat Williams first went viral. But he was like, yeah, man, like, it's come on, seeing the black, He ain't go at nobody of the other persuasion. And hey, I feel that. But I'm not going. Let's just say this. First of all, he did highlight Harvey Weinstein, right? Holler, he just blew him up, right? Pause. I mean, like he said what he said, and he did not care about what he said when he was saying it, right? He said that man offered him the supreme brain game. That man offered him brain game in front of his team, and yeah, I mean, like that's a loud allegation. You know what I mean? But as far as that, I mean, but then again, like that ain't nothing but that ain't nothing but somebody. I mean, like are we here to judge someone's sexual preference? That's not. We don't do that no more, right? That's just somebody being inappropriate. You know what I mean, in a particular setting, but he didn't speak to uh just nobody else other than us. But here's the thing. If you got smoke for somebody, then you got smoke for them. I'm not going look if my beef yes, I'm listen. When we have a conversation, if I was to go into the topic of how the Nation of Islam assassinated the brother Malcolm X, right? You know, he was assassinated by black people. I'm not going to go if that's the point of my story or my blog or my whatever it is I'm saying. If I'm speaking publicly and that's what I'm speaking about, I'm not going to then find some smoke to give to some white people. I don't think that's fair. I wouldn't do I don't got no smoke for nobody I ain't got no smoke for. So with that, I'm saying, Cat Williams did. Come on. Well, he's supposed to just make up smoke for somebody. And there is the Harriet Tubman theory. I like to refer to it as where, yes, we as black people should stick together, right? But you got some of us run with some of us run with the people that want that spend all day, all night trying to oppress us. And you would stab us in the back for them, and or you just don't have the intestinal, the internal strength, fortitude to stand on business, to stay down for the movement. We on our mission of freedom, and we fighting for our freedom, and you would take the gold to sell us out. And that ain't it. That ain't it. Terrible. Exactly, right? Not everyone could come to the promised land. And it's like, yo, that's the type of smoke Cat is on. It's like, listen, at no point did Cat say, well, I can't say that. But it wasn't like Cat was saying, I feel like Cat did choose his words pretty carefully. Yeah, he was reckless, but not really. You understand what I'm saying? He was careful enough to say that, certain people were dope comedians and this, that, and the third, and all of that. He would not say that a good comedian is a trash comedian. He just, from what I saw, he was just speaking to specific actions and activities. Niggas stole my material. I'm speaking on that. Niggas stole what's the other homie name? Mark Curry. Niggas stole his material. Speaking on that. Niggas out here, they shitted on Bernie. Speaking on that. You know what I mean? I don't know if he ever, went so far as to say, F these niggas. These niggas ain't, I'm literally still watching the Club Shay Shay interview. I'm still watching it. Not at this moment, but in pieces. Like that shit was so nuclear, B. Like it was like I couldn't wait 3 hours. The shit was like damn near 3 hours. I couldn't wait 3 hours to blog on that. I had to say something about the first clip I saw. It just was what it was. But oh, let me see this. Let me see. Charles 13X, you met me one time. Quad Studios, getting on the elevator. And your dumbass homie at the time asked if I wanted to buy some weed, and I looked at him like I was cool. We was in Quad Studios. Better believe I had the weed already. If we was there, yeah. By the time I started recording in Quad Studio, I was smoking rapper weed before niggas was calling it rapper weed. Like I was one of the first niggas calling that shit rapper weed. Cause my man's around. You know, I was still be in Brownsville all the time, and I used to hang with niggas who wasn't rappers. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, they might have been aspiring rappers, but they wasn't there all the way yet. So they would be like, this nigga Rock got that rapper weed. Like the first time I smoked Maui. And this is, you know, this like 21 years ago, 22 years ago. I smoked that shit. Maui was the first weed I ever smoked, went to sleep and woke up still high. But anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, Dave, but again, Dave Chappelle, what he's saying is real spill. Because why is it always us? You know what I mean? You can't like it ain't no other way. Dave said some real poetic shit. He was like, he's a master chef when he's cooking Franks. He said he's a what did he say? He's a said a something equivalent to master, but he was like, you know, this nigga's a you know the super talented master artist, and he's painting ugly, and he's painting ugly pictures of us. That was deep. Some real shit. It was prophetic. It was yeah, I got it. Facts. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, B. I mean, like, you know, cause niggas don't listen. Niggas like I watched the interview with I watched some content with Steve Harvey, and he was talking about it was Monique speaking about Monique and her husband, and they was speaking about Steve Harvey and the way like they like, yo, we love Steve Harvey. They like, yo, we cool, blah 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 blah. That's my brother, I love him, but I'm the family member that tells the truth. You know what I mean? And Beto, what it look like, and it's like, and I feel like that's important, like, cause he like with anybody that I've ever disagreed with in any of my blogs, I wasn't out here cracking jokes. Like, listen, me and some of these people I spoke on don't even like have never had a relationship, have never gotten along. Some like I ain't never been friends with Puffy. Like I always go back to the whole, you know, the dispute that Boot Camp and or Duck Down had with Bad Boy and whatever. Like I blog about Puffy, but I try to just stick to the facts, and I try not to be disrespectful. No, it's not what I'm here for. I'm just trying to spread, just share my perspective. That's all. You know what I mean? And my perspective ain't so flagrant. You know what I mean? But yeah, Demetrius, Deray Davis did speak his truth as well. You know what I mean? And here's what I think. Thank you for reminding me of that, Demetrius. I think I should go live more often because I be freestyling my blogs, and certain points I forget. You know what I mean? So when you ask me these questions, you remind me of my points. I feel like so here it goes. When Dave Chappelle first started talking about Cat Williams, he wasn't shitting on Cat. I don't feel like he shitted on Cat at all. He just disagreed with Cat. You got people in they clickbaity titles when they blog about it, when they report on it or whatever. They talk about how bad Dave Chappelle did Cat, and he didn't really. Like I feel like he was just when he first started, he was like, what? When he first started talking about it, he was like, yo, he's speaking of like, we are terrified of Cat or something like that. Everybody laughed. It was lighthearted, right? But I feel like Deray By Deray stepping in and and disagreeing, interrupting him. See, you can't interrupt the nigga. You can't interrupt the nigga when he on when he in his bag, right? Like, I know that. Like he trying to make a point, and then you interrupt him to counter his point. You know, to disagree with his point, and now it turns into a debate. Debates always get aggressive. Well, almost all. The debates very oftenly turn aggressive. You know, the energy raises and this, that, and the third. So it would seem like what Dave was saying was like Dave was going in on Cat, and he wasn't going in. He was just emphatically saying that he disagreed with what Cat did and why. Like, that's all it really was. Like, I promise you. Like, let's see something. What's happening over here? Let's see something. Like, that was the extent of his argument, even when he was, as he was, him and Deray were going back and forth. But like I said, like I've been here numerous times. Like with my boy Sean Price, Ruck used to be like Ruck notoriously says something about not liking female rappers. None of them. He's my friend. I happen to know for a fact that that's not true. But he was probably making the point, and well, whatever it was he was saying, I believe it was Vlad who was interviewing him or whatever. But you know, you ask him, like, he say some shit, and you act like he ain't. You know, he might say some shit like in jest, like, you know, it might not be literal. It might just be like a, you know, an overstatement, like a generalization, and then you go, get the fuck out. What? You imply that what he's saying could possibly be false, and now he got to double down on it just because you niggas think I'm playing. I've been there. I've done it myself. I just can't think of I can't think of none of my own examples in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, like me, like I got a certain level of petty in me where like if you my friend, my family, my cousin, my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, who we still friends and all of that, you cannot ask me if I heard the new Nas album if you ain't heard Ether Rocks. You know how serious I take this rap shit. How you gonna ask me about somebody else shit and you my somebody, my family, my whatever, and you ain't listen to my shit? You ask me about Nas new shit, Benny the Butcher new shit. I ain't even mean to bring Benny the Butcher. I just brung Benny, but I just mentioned Benny the Butcher name. Salute to Benny, just to throw off the real person. I didn't want to sound like I was singling out Nas, but in real life, my ex-girl used to do that to me all the time. Like every one of Nas albums he put out in the last couple of years, she asked me if I. Now I can't listen to him. How you? Did you listen to Rockness AP? Ask me about somebody. I can't now I can't listen to it. That's the hate of me. Now I need to double. But anyway, I'm rambling off topic. But that's what I feel like happened between Deray and Dave Chappelle. Dave had a mic. Deray didn't even have a mic. Salute to Deray, right? He didn't even have a mic. But when he interjected, it's like, hold on, nigga. What do you... First of all, I got the mic. Did I enter? I watched you do your whole set. I didn't interrupt you. It was brilliant, blah, 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 blah. Dave said all of that, right? But, you know, he didn't, you know, he didn't take shots at D-Ray, not because of, but he just was like, yo, B. I mean, in the process of what he said, he mentioned that D-Ray performed already. So I'm to assume, nigga, you had your time. You understand what I'm saying? Let me talk my talk. And while I'm up here talking my talk, you interrupt my talk. Our interaction now was about to get a little bit testy. And it happens. You understand what I'm saying? But Dave is right. We do need to stick together. I hate seeing us at each other's throats. But then on another note, So was Cat. Cause what the fuck is what is together if you niggas is the weak link? The chain gonna break anyway. You weak link ass niggas, we can't stay together with you niggas in the chain. You understand what I'm saying? How we gonna stick together and you one of the links? You understand what I'm saying? So, Charles, would you say lettuce and cabbage sound like a young rock? Listen, man, I'm a a very explicit mix of old wisdom and young spirit. So at any given day, I could give you old man or young buck. No young buck. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Julian, rockin' Nas would be a tough ass feature. I'm sure it would. But I'm petty. Salute to Nas, and I love the brother. Love everything he did. You know what I mean? Well, not everything. There's a couple of joints I might not have liked, but mostly everything Son did, I've been there. You know what I mean? It's just my ex. I can't. Those last couple albums I haven't heard, but I'll fix it soon. Since being this how I told y'all, now y'all can hold me accountable. I'm like I told the world now, and all of that. So now I could probably let go of my grudge. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying. Can't see that good. Demetrius, I'm not here to compete. Old men and young men are not to be competed with each other. Old people and young people are to learn from each other. That's the balance. That's the whole shit. It's the division. Too much division. You know what I mean? But I feel what you're saying, and I ain't say I had a young man knowledge. I have young man spirit. Young men don't be having a whole bunch of knowledge. They ain't living no shit. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that spirit, we need that. Let me see. Let me see. Julian. He said Julian said he get it. His ex girl likes Joyner. He can't stand that cat now. That's funny. That's funny. I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, you cannot be interrupt. Don't be interrupt. Don't interrupt the man's point. Some especially again. Salute to Deray. I'm not coming at Deray, but like especially like some a niggas a nigga is on stage with a microphone. I know you can probably, I mean, as an artist, right? As a rapper, I can tell when another nigga is freestyling, right? Most of the times, 9 times out of 10, you can always tell when another rapper is freestyling. I would assume that it could be the same for comedians. Even if Dave was freestyling and he didn't have his roots, his material prepared, you still don't cut a man freestyle off. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you planning on, unless you trying to get a back and back, a little back to back and forth freestyle going on, like y'all, like you rocking, or you taking still in it, or you Jada and Styles in it up or something like. Then maybe you can do that. You know what I mean? But you can't motherfucking interrupt a nigga freestyle and battle him. Oh, he's coming to battle you back. So whatever it was he was saying is about to get more hot, more spicy, more feisty. You understand what I'm saying? So again, Dave Chappelle was right, but so was Cat Williams. The only reason it looked like it looked, you know what I'm saying, like a situation where now all of the people blogging about how Dave Chappelle destroyed Cat Williams. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Only reason niggas talking about that, only reason niggas even have that to draw from is D-Ray. It was your fault, D-Ray. I blame D-Ray. That's it. That's what we going with. I'm gonna, I'm gonna change the title to that. I'm gonna put that in the title. I blame D-Ray. That's what we doing. Yeah, HUD. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Like, subscribe, comment. y'all could have donated. You understand what I'm saying? Like if y'all like that's the thing, be like y'all want all of y'all want these real live boot camp stories and all of that. Y'all gonna have to support the cause, be because other than that, I'ma just go rap. You understand what I'm saying? And that just is what it is. So rock on, rock on. How I get out of here? Peace.